18 people were arrested and 15 evicted from the ground during the game against Stoke City. One man has been charged with assaulting the referee. Meanwhile, the FA has begun an inquiry which could result in severe punishment for the club.
They were in the final seconds when Blues fans piled on, angry about a disputed goal which gave Stoke City a draw. Dozens of fans invaded the pitch, forcing the referee to stop play and prompting anxious appeals from club officials. Referee Roger Wiseman was injured and escorted from the pitch. Today, 24-year-old John Pedley from King's Heath was charged with assaulting him. A woman constable also had to be helped off the field. As police began sifting through video evidence filmed by surveillance cameras at the ground, they pledged troublemakers would be caught and punished.
The pitch invasion and the violence towards the opposing fans was almost certainly planned and orchestrated before the match. We've got good intelligence reports and we've got good video evidence.
They can rest assured that with the video evidence that we have, the evidence from the police helicopter, that we shall be pursuing them, and they can certainly expect a knock on the door within the next fortnight or so.
Police had long predicted problems at the local derby. Alongside 200 police were 150 stewards, standard for a Category A match. But nothing, they say, could have prevented the trouble.
Instances like the disorder on Saturday are almost unpreventable. In policing terms, there's not a great deal we can do if 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 fans come onto the pitch.
I was proud of the way that my officers conducted themselves and the Birmingham City stewards. Through their conduct, what could potentially have been a very dangerous situation was well contained.
Birmingham City have been so successful keeping troublemakers out, police were recommending reduction in the number of officers policing matches. As well as a membership scheme, this £100,000 police surveillance unit is considered one of the most sophisticated in the country, a message they plan to spell out to the Football Association.
It certainly won't be critical. Birmingham City have taken a great deal of measures to prevent hooliganism and to increase safety. I couldn't fault the club.
Police and club officials agree the hooligans will pay. With the troublemakers plain to see, they say none will escape.
This was the image that Chairman Samesh Kumar worked at giving Birmingham City. Thousands in the streets to greet their team home with their first trophy since the 1960s. Kumar had tried hard to repair the image, an image most tarnished in May 1985, when a riot at the Birmingham Leeds game left one supporter dead, a trail of destruction, and Birmingham fined £5,000. In May 1990 it happened again, an end-of-season pitch invasion against Reading. It prompted the Birmingham chairman to introduce a membership card scheme, not a universally popular move, but one for a long time suggested as the answer to hooliganism. And this was Paul Barnes' goal that gave Stoke a late equaliser on Saturday, prompted goalkeeper Alan Miller to claim he'd been fouled, and minutes later the pitch invasion. And that's when the blame starts being apportioned.
We've got season tickets, we've got ID cards, but nobody ever asks us to show these cards. And that's where it's for the riot, or whatever you want to call it, came from the members' part.
I must admit there were an awful lot of suspect decisions by the referee, and perhaps it was only he that could have given the goal. But having said that, there's no way you can condone violence for any reason, and we don't take any satisfaction out of what's happened here today at all.
I thought we'd got some sanity back into the game. No club's had any trouble for probably 5-6 years, and unfortunately it's got to be us.